Hello all, welcome to my YouTube channel and another video. In this video I'm going to differentiate between need and require. So you might have seen various cases where people are using both the words and you may be thinking like what's the difference, I've seen people using it for various purposes and I couldn't spot any difference. But in this video I will also give you some examples apart from telling you what both are used for and what are the key differences between them. And I think you will like this video if you are really confused between need and require. So let's get started. So first of all, need is used when some person is talking something or it gives the feeling of like somebody is alive. Let's say you want to have a cup of coffee and then you just say, I need a cup of coffee. So it says like I means you are alive and you need a cup of coffee. And other examples could be you were saying my sister needs a pen or maybe something. So when a person or let's say someone who is alive is the subject, then we need to use the word need. And now let's talk about the require. So require means, and require is used when we are talking about a subject that is not a living being. Let's say you're having a file, let's take a example of a soft copy, and you say this file requires to be filled by you, something like that. So in this case the subject is the file, this file, so that is a subject, and that subject is not a living being, so we are using require. And let's take another example. Let's say you are working for some company and you're having a task, and if company send you some email regarding that task, or maybe somebody inform you about the task, so they will use the require keyword like this task require you to do that, or maybe something else. uh, let's take let's take the example of let's say you are a coder, and the message will say something like that, this task requires you to code in, let's say, Java or maybe Python or maybe another coding language. So here the task is not a living being, and we are using the word require or requires. If there are multiple tasks, then we will use require, and if there is only one task, then we will use requires. And let's look at the twist here. So there are times where require